Hey, what's up, friends? It's Michael. Today I wanted to record a video for you guys, and I've just had zero focus whatsoever. I've been in this all-day kind of sort of tired, sort of weird brain funk thing. I'm going to flip the camera around in just a second and show you what I have written down as part of the script for today's video. And that might give you some kind of idea of what state I'm in today. So let's go ahead and flip it and take a quick look. I'll be right back. So you can kind of see that there isn't a whole lot written down. I kind of wanted to do sort of a new player guide to why you need tactical Marines. And so I'm just going to kind of take it without a script and go from here. So you are probably looking at the new box set and thinking, what am I ever going to do with 40 tactical Marines? Well, I am going to go ahead and tell you, because tactical Marines are kind of the backbone for Horus Heresy, at least in my opinion. A lot of people online, I think, kind of consider your tactical squads to be a tax that you have to take, that you're forced to take before you get to put all the cool stuff into your lists. I'm here to tell you that, at least in my opinion, that's not the case, because what Horus Heresy kind of is to me is one of those games where the main appeal of it is to have a lot of bodies on the field. Think your classical fantasy battles, like anything out of Lord of the Rings, for example, when you have masses of goblins and orcs facing off against tons of fighters on the side of the good guys. I swear I know my Lord of the Rings. I'm just a little fuzzy and brain dead today, so apologies. So basically my point is that it might look like 40 tactical Marines are a lot, but you also have to realize that in Horus Heresy, each tactical squad ranges from 10 to 20 Marines, including the sergeant, which means that you can have a lot of Marines in your army very, very quickly. These are great for holding objectives and a bunch of other things that I'm not going to go into yet because the new edition isn't out yet, so I'm not exactly sure if tactical Marines keep the same role that they have held in Heresy 1.0. But what I will say is that the other thing that your tactical Marines are good for is building support squads and heavy support squads. So the 40 tactical Marines in the Age of Darkness box set are all wearing Mark 6 power armor. The new weapon upgrade box sets, I believe, are all intended to work with that mark of power armor. And so what you are going to be quickly able to do is build some of those tactical Marines into plasma gun support squads, melt-a-gun support squads, flamer support squads. What else is there? Volkite calivers and Volkite chargers. And this is all just from a single upgrade box, specifically the one with the 60 weapons in it. So what you're totally capable of doing if you choose to do this is take your 40 tactical Marines, turn 30 of them into two 15-man tactical squads, just regular tactical squads. In Horus Heresy, all of these will be equipped exactly the same. In 1.0, it is a bolt gun and a bolt pistol with the option to add additional close combat weapons. I believe in the new edition, you will be able to take either bayonets or chain bayonets on your bolt guns, as well as melee weapons, by which I mean close combat weapons. These are not your, well, I was going to say, I don't know if these are your typical chain swords, because the edition isn't out yet, so I need to look at the tactical squad data sheet in order to be able to tell you all of that stuff. But anyway, my point, tactical squads in Horus Heresy. 10 to 20 men, including the sergeant. The sergeant will have more options than your regular standard tactical Marines, but the Marines themselves generally only have bolt guns and bolt pistols. So you can build yourself up a couple of tactical squads, and you can take the remaining number of Marines that are left over and build a 5-man plasma gun support squad, or a 5-man melt-a-gun support squad, or make each of them 10 Marines and do a full squad. Support squads, both heavy and regular in Heresy, do have the same weapon for each person in the squad, including the sergeant. So it's not like Warhammer 40k, where you might have 2 plasma guns in a squad of 10 tactical Marines. If you take a 10-man tactical support squad, all 10 of those men will have plasma guns or flamers or all of the other things that I listed out. This also applies to heavy weapons. So you will have 10-man missile launcher squads, 10-man heavy bolter squads, and so on and so forth. And you can see why your tactical Marines will go very, very quickly, because you will need a lot of bodies in order to turn them into optional troops choices that will come in very handy in a variety of situations. And I think it adds a lot to the flavor of the game when you can have a bunch of regular tactical squads in 20-man blobs moving slowly across the table, holding and taking objectives, and these guys will be supported by plasma guns or melt-a-guns to take out heavy armor, and so on and so forth. And I think once the new edition drops, I'd like to probably take a closer look at what all of these weapons do and kind of give a new player rundown on what situations these might be best used in and that kind of thing. But for today, I basically just wanted to tell you guys that you might think that 40 tactical Marines is a lot to start out with, but those numbers really do go quickly once you start turning them into other weapon squads. Hopefully this video has come in useful. I don't know how much editing I'm going to do because, again, I've just had no focus today, but I did want to get a video out this week for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know what Legion you are thinking of playing. And if you found this video helpful, please do all the YouTube stuff. I think you know how it goes by now. Like, subscribe, share this with a friend, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully with a little bit more focus, and we will see you guys next week. Take it easy.